Hey everybody. So I wanted to congratulate you guys. You are in the home stretch of continuous learning now. We only have 2 weeks left until you guys are done. In ELA, that means you guys only have one big project left. You have 6 reader response questions that you'll be working on throughout the rest of these last 2 weeks. So let's try to make the most of it. Uh, like in similar past weeks, I'm going to kind of walk you through the week at a glance, tell you some changes that have happened. Some of this is going to sound familiar if you've been keeping up with, but if you are kind of tuning back in, welcome back, first of all. And I'll just kind of walk you through some of my new expectations with things and some new ways that I'm doing things. So on Monday, you guys are going to be watching this video. You're going to be looking at your individual feedback in videos from your choice board questions from last week. Notice that I said both feedback and videos. So what I've done is I've made specific videos for each of you that is targeted towards what you need to be working on. So I've kind of walked through a lot of the questions and comments that I've left on your document. And I've tried to give you a good direction that you need to go in with these last 2 weeks. What you'll be doing after that is you'll be taking a look at our third and last continuous learning choice board. And then I've put together an example response documents. The rest of the week's laid out in a very similar manner. I kind of want to take a second to show you the choice board. So like you'll see with all of these, the theme this time around is green because we're almost in summer. So your projects have stayed the same. You're just going to be choosing your last project. I do want to clarify. So this week you are just choosing your project and giving me a brief update. So if you're choosing, the trading cards, or if you're choosing the soundtrack, or if you're choosing the Make 3 Connections or the comic strip, make sure that this week you don't have to complete it. It's next week that it needs to be completed. And then our focus areas for the remainder of the semester and quarter really is theme, word choice and language, and connections. And so these are kind of broad focus areas because I know some of you may not be finished with your novel yet. Some of you may have finished your novel a long time ago and maybe you moved on to a new novel. Some of you are probably getting pretty close to end your novel. So no matter where you're at, you should be able to tackle all 3 of these. A lot of the focus areas that I put together for this unit have been kind of broad, so you could access them at any point. So like always, I've put together a resource document for you guys. I would specifically check out my videos because I know that theme can be kind of a confusing one. Language and word choice, make sure that you're really closely analyzing what the question is asking for. So maybe it's talking about the difference between formal and informal language and how that impacts the overall tone. So I found some good videos and I put together one for you guys. And then connections is fairly broad. That's how do we connect back to what we're reading? So like always, there's an example document with you that I put together. So best of luck. And I hope you guys, I know that the weather is supposed to be not this great this week, but I hope that you guys can get outside some. I hope that you all have enjoyed what you're reading. I've enjoyed very much getting to go through and see what some of you guys are reading. And I'm really interested to see what your guys' thought processes are like as we begin finishing out this assignment.